Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. This is your buddy Crypto Prophet, and today we're going to be looking at THETA. But before we do that, let's take a look and see the 2.92% increase in the past 24 hours. We have a top gainer in the last 24 hours. That's going to be Scale. If you guys saw, I previously posted about Scale back when it was around 50 to 60 cents. If you watch my Scale video, you're going to see that, and you're really going to be wanting to make sure you stay up to date with some of these videos. I do like to hint on big increases. Obviously, I do not give financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I do give you guys the most up-to-date crypto information that allows you to see these 2x in less than 24-hour span possibilities like we did with Scale. Go rewatch that video if you don't believe it. It was actually unbelievable how well it worked out for us. For those that you invested as well with me. It was a great opportunity. And like I said, never invest based on my videos. However, do your own research. And if you like what you're hearing and then you also do your research and you still like what you see, then sure, go ahead and invest in that coin. And so those for you who invest in Scale, congratulations. But let's go down and do a little price prediction on THETA. So THETA was another one of those where I actually had a video 1 week ago. In this video, we actually saw the price of THETA. I believe it was, let's see what it was, about a week ago. It was, down in the $4 range. And so that video was another one of those where I'm very happy that people who saw the opportunity when I made the video about the THETA coin and the THETA token, whatever you want to call it, they took advantage, and it really paid off for them in high flying numbers yet again in THETA and in Slate now, or not Slate, in THETA and in Scale. So it's paid off twice. Obviously, don't go blindly into this. Do your own research, because that's not going to happen every time. I'm not going to always be able to predict a solid increase like that or a huge increase. But we're going to try to predict where THETA will be coming up in the next 24 hours. So we do see that it corrected itself a little bit here, as we just saw THETA go all the way up to $8, which is absolutely insane. So you're seeing a double increase if you got off, at that $8 and you bought in when I was talking about the $4 earlier. But you're going to see in the week span, we're going to see a large increase like we saw when we were checking them week out, and that was a 59% increase. We saw a month, 143% increase. We saw a year, 17,817% increase. I mean, absolutely insane. If anybody was able to get into these early numbers, let me know. I'm very curious if any of you guys got lucky enough to scout something like this out, scout a good token, and take advantage of it. But the market cap right now is at $7.1 billion. The volume is at 1.2 billion in the last 24 hours, and then the circulating supply is at 1 billion THETA as well. So these are some solid numbers, and THETA is not supported on Coinbase, and I think that's why a lot of you guys are struggling. I see in the comments a lot, where should we go to invest in THETA, and that's not really something I'm going to talk about. But there's a bunch of different little side ways to get in. Sometimes in the comments, if you ask that question, there will be some people sending you some answers. And I'm not saying to always listen to the comments. Obviously, there's going to be some scammers in the comments. We have seen that, and I've tried to report them for you guys. But just be wary of what you're all listening to in the comments. But some people are really truly trying to help. So take advantage of that. See if they can help you out and figure out a way to invest in THETA if you're in the United States. So in the last week, you did see this obviously gradual increase with a pretty good correction, and now we're seeing a little increase from that $7 mark to that $7.51 or $6.86, I guess, to that $7.51, and now it's back down to that $7.02 mark. I do see THETA kind of leveling out here for just a second, but I do see THETA picking back up. We're going to talk about the actual THETA token itself and why it's making this huge increase. THETA is definitely the next generation video delivery powered by you. This could not be said more. The THETA mainnet 3.0, introducing T-fuel staking and uptime mining, is in 40 days and 13 hours. Everybody loves seeing countdowns. So they think, let's invest. There's no way I can lose out, because in 40 days, I'm obviously going to have a huge increase on THETA, and then I can dump if I want to at that point. Yes, that's somewhat true, but somewhat not, because a lot of people are seeing this countdown and they are pre-buying for this countdown. So some of this countdown is built into, or this update, this mainnet 3.0 is built into the price as we speak. So Theta is a solid choice because I see a long-term future. I just don't want you guys to be scared when in 40 days from now, this has a lower impact than you were expecting. So, let's say it's at, $15 when 40 days hits. It may not jump up to that $18 mark like you were expecting because, a new update, new project successfully released. Everyone's expecting this to successfully release because of what Theta is, and the team and the partners that are working on it have been absolutely, killing it, crushing it. So, a lot of that is built into the price right now. A lot of people have been buying, and this mainnet 3.0 is really, it really is starting to be built into the price. So be careful with that. I do see a long-term, so you should be just fine. But like I said before, I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research. However, I want you to understand what Theta really is. It's a video. Think of, THETA.TV, Samsung VR, and G Fuel. Theta's innovation is set to disrupt today's online video industry much in the same way that YouTube platform did traditionally video back in 2005. One of our biggest challenges had been the high cost of delivering video to various parts of the world, and this problem is only getting bigger with HD, 4K, and higher quality video streams. So this is, he's excited to be part of the next evolution of the streaming space, helping Theta create a decentralized peer-to-peer network that can offer improved video delivery at lower costs. Steve Chen Chen, I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce that last name, but he's actually 100% right. This is a huge step in the right direction. You can see that the Theta network really does have a big potential. If you guys know anything about how YouTube was created from the ground up, and then Twitch as well, starting with that Justin.tv. If you listen to him on YouTube, I don't know if you guys follow that at all, but this could be the next big thing, and I definitely believe in it. They seem like they're a good group of guys and girls, obviously, that are doing the right thing, and it just seems like they actually do see a long-term future, and I definitely see a long-term future with them as well. So the enterprise validator nodes, you have people like Google, Sunny, Samsung, Binance, Blockchain, and Gumi. And you can see that they're in the news with Forbes already, NASDAQ, Windows Central, Altcoin Today, Bitcoin Exchange Guide, Bitcoin Mag. They're all over the place. They're absolutely crushing it. Like I said, Theta Network launched in Japan with Line Blockchain, Theta.tv app. That's a news or article that they, talked about March 8th. So there's news coming out every, so often, 4 or 5, 6 days. But, really keep an eye out on the token. I do see Theta increasing exponentially in the next, 2 to 3 years, but I do think it's going to be a bit of a drastic change up and down. So it's gonna do a lot of up and down on its way up. So just be careful. A lot of people are going to be trying to buy the dips and selling, because this is going to be one of those tokens they don't think they could lose at, because it's one of those tokens that it really does have such a good future that they're going to try to milk it all the way to the top. So you got to be careful with that. And just make sure you're buying at a reasonable price and selling at a reasonable price as well. But that is going to be my price prediction for Theta. I'm going to give you the exacts now. So by the end of March, I do see Theta reaching $10. End of April, I see it reaching maybe 15 to 20. And that is if everything is still on track and going perfectly well. And then by release, I see it reaching about $22 and maybe banking back down below the $20 mark yet again. And then a very, very large increase from there on out. I see it maybe making around $200 in Theta by 2022. And I think that's a safe bet. $200 Theta 2022. You heard it here first. Like I said, not a financial advisor, not giving you any advice to buy the token. Just, giving you my opinion and what I think will happen with the Theta network. It's definitely one of those, tokens that I believe in. Keep it on that watch list. See if it's something you're interested in. Do some research, and let me know in the comments if you guys have any coins that you want me to look at. Previously, we looked at some coins that Chromia. A lot of you guys liked looking at that one. It was a great coin, actually. It was one I learned a little bit on before, obviously, making the video. Chromia, I did a price prediction there, and it does look like it has insane potential. It really does look like a solid choice. Just let me know if there's any coins you think I'm missing out on and I should do a review over, maybe do a price prediction as well for that one. I always do research it, obviously, a little bit before making a video. There's no reason to rush into anything like that. So like I said, leave a comment, leave a like, and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more on Theta and all the other altcoins that have just been absolutely booming recently. Thanks, guys, for tuning in, and I hope to see you guys at that 1,000 sub mark later this week.